Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Good evening. Sorry I was a little delayed there. It's not your internet, it was me. So, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you guys all for a Saturday Night Live, you knew I'd be here eventually. I really didn't know what I wanted to talk about tonight. I was going through all these different tabs and I'm just like, I just couldn't think. So, we're just going to have a free for all tonight. Free for all on this channel. So welcome in. If you're new, we normally have a topic that we cover, but tonight we really don't have a topic. We're going to cover whatever you guys want to cover and we'll go from there. And then if you guys don't have anything to cover, I do have some ideas. So look at that. Cat's Life's in here. And I saw Cheryl already gifted a membership. Thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Hey, Ashley, how are you? Okay, so yep, that's what I wanted to see. That's why I came on. So I wanted to do a little check-in with everybody. Especially Ashley. I knew that Ashley lives down in the area. I don't know where a lot of you guys are from. So let me know if you are experiencing any crazy weather where you're living. I've been on Twitter. I've watched so many videos. It'll get you sucked in. It's scary. It's to say the least. Whole towns are just gone. So she said, just wanted to check in. I love y'all. Still no power, anything. Oh, so conserving what we have. Okay, don't write then. But let's see. What was I going to ask? You're not underwater or anything, right? There's no water in your home. Make sure I don't want no water around you. I'm like, I don't want no water around you. I mean, I've been seeing videos where it just came out of nowhere. Like the water just was. I don't like running water like that. Hey, Clue Season. So y'all can keep your weather down there. Hey, Mike, we got a little bit of it up here in Ohio today. Like today and last night, it's been rainy and windy, and that's it. And I hate it. I'm not good with rain or wind. Hey, Captain, welcome in. Hey, Ladybug. Did I say hi to you, Mike? I think I did. Hey, Diane. It's good to see everybody. My eyes feel like they're burning for some reason. Maybe I need to rest them for a minute. I didn't take my afternoon nap. Hey, Shelly. I don't really have an afternoon nap. Hey, Marley. Is it Marley Golf? Is it Debley? I'm trying here. Hey, Aries. And let me know if you guys know. I'll have to show you a picture of how much water I'm talking. But some of these towns have just, up to the roofs with water. How long is that going to take to receive? Like, it's crazy. Hey, Stacy. My dog's snoring. Which one of you are snoring? One of the two. Karma said, "Pigeon, hi, I'm Karma." I like that. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Hey, Wolfie. Brandy, Wine, welcome in. You sent me a tweet? Okay. Yeah, what part of the country is everyone from? I'm from Ohio, so Asheville, that's what I was, Swifty. Oh, that's what I was looking at. That's where I was looking, and it was really bad. I pray that everybody got out of their homes, and I just pray everyone's safe and everyone's together. People are together because that has to be the worst. People's animals and y'all, it's too much. It's too much. I did. That's where you're from, Ashley? Holy moly. The same in Kentucky? It's like that in Kentucky? We're even swimming up here in Ohio. And I'm like, we don't get tropical storm weather. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not really very often do we ever feel anything from a tropical storm. I'm on the side closest to Indiana. Like, I'm not even, I feel like down in that little, like that, because we're like a heart. I'm not even in like the tip of the heart. You'd think, like, I don't know. My umbrella does not hold up in tropical kind of weather. Let's just say that. It was so bad. It was like blowing the opposite way. And I was like, this isn't good. And then I thought I bought it. I thought I ordered one and I didn't. I still forgot, so I need to order that. But welcome into everybody. I'm getting to the bottom here. I'm just, hey, Evie Hope. Just answering questions as I go. Hey, Lollipop Girl. Hey, Solo. People choose to live in Florida. People do. Did you ever have the dream of moving to Florida? I feel like, or California. I feel like everybody had one of those dreams. Well, where are you from in Ohio? Like, not like exactly, but like, are you down near the heart of the Ohio? I'm just wondering who all has like been getting this tropical kind of weather. Because, hey, Doodlebug. Well, look what Cat drug in. We got Doodlebug in here. Midwest Illinois boring as fuck. The wind is bad, isn't it, True Seeker? Yeah. We're not used to this. We're not used to this kind of weather in Ohio. I mean, we don't get this. We had a tornado here. Good thing I was asleep during the whole thing. I mean, it only lasted, like 8 seconds, if that. However long a tornado lasts, I mean, it just comes through and it's done. But we haven't had a tornado. I think the last tornado that was in Ohio, like, and at least in my area, was in like the 70s. I remember my parents, they remembered it. I did it. I wasn't born then. But I remember my parents telling me about it. And it was like, when did that happen? 7 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe? No, probably like 5 or 6 years ago. Oh, they were all over them. Yep. That's close to me, Aries. Well, that's where it hit again in 20. I don't know. It came back to the same spot. It's because like it's a valley, I guess. I don't know. It just like instead of it going over the valley, took out the valley. It was real bad. I mean, to the point where we had the apartment in front of us, like it came off, like its roof came off and slapped back down. Trees were uprooted. Apartments were just done. East, I think it was like east, west, north. I don't even know. Somewhere in Dayton, North Dayton, I think, was completely just wiped out. Just wiped out. I mean, crazy. It took years to like rebuild. I couldn't even imagine. I mean, have you guys seen some of this stuff? I'll have to pull up my Twitter. I mean, it's like terrifying. There was one lady I read, don't think like this lady. This lady, she's from Florida. I think that's where she was from. And she's floating around her living room right now, or like she's not really floating around in it. She's not that water. It's not that much water yet, but she's got a lot of water. She's like, I would say like a foot deep of water. And outside it's really high. And she didn't want to leave her house because they just remodeled and she wanted to try to save it. And they don't have insurance. So, I mean, I guess you're going to go down with your sinking ship, though. I would just be like, oh, well, that's what happens, I guess, when I live in Florida and I don't have insurance. Hello, you should always have renter's insurance, especially if you live in Florida. I mean, we have it here. We live in Ohio. Blizzard of 77, that's what it was, yeah. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a blizzard. Was it a blizzard? No, there was a tornado. But why do I feel like I remember a blizzard being in the 70s too? My parents talking about that. But they wouldn't have been here in the 70s. They wouldn't have been in Ohio. But I think they just heard about it. 19 people gone with the plane. Oh, man. Couldn't get them in time. Did it come in that quick? Like, just, oh my gosh. How are you guys, I mean, if anybody can maneuver a boat, it would be Ashley right now. But you're not in a boat, are you? You're in your home. Like, what's going on? How are you not underwater? 35. Oh, that's so many. I heard 50 altogether. I heard that it's worse in these upper states than it was like in Florida. Surrounded by corn and I'm allergic to it. Solo, my aunt she's out of her mind. She's out of her mind. I don't know. We used to like be like, what's wrong with her? Like, I mean, we don't know what's wrong with her. But she used to say that corn gave her a morphine effect. My mom told me that. I was like, where's the corn? What do you mean? I don't know. My aunt's a little weird. Oh, I bet. Doodlebug. Yeah, working for those kind of companies. Well, Ohio, the good old boys from Ohio. And I know a lot of linemen that are in Ohio. So a lot of the linemen from Ohio, they all started going down south to help, and I just think that's lovely. Now, where's Nash Native? I was thinking of her too. She was like, I know a few of you guys where you live. And like, like right off the top of my head. And I was thinking, uh-oh. I was Those the breaks, I was listening to that today. She was kind of scaring me. She was screaming. I didn't listen to all of it, but I was like, she was screaming. Whatever she was wanting, whatever point she was wanting to put across, she was definitely wanting to put it across. 36 minutes from time water started rising till total devastation. Oh man. I always wondered, like, how did those houses, like, some of those houses they'll like the water just goes in and it doesn't wreck them as bad. Like, I mean, everything inside's ruined, but the structure itself is pretty good. Like, I guess you just have to really have really sound structures when you live in those kind of states. But are you in pretty inward, like inland? I want to know. I kind of want to see how far it went inland. Yeah, Juneau. Yeah, some of the floor. Oh, yeah. Has anyone heard from J is for Justice today? Hey, Mary Beth. Hey, Pam. I'm not even at the bottom still, where people are just coming. I'm like, I haven't even went down there yet. Okay, let me see. I just thought of her. I was just like, wait a minute, she's in Florida. Wait, did Bullhorn Betty go live? I'm not a fan, but we don't want nothing to happen to the bullhorn, neither. So let's see. I thought Jay's for Justice was live today. Yeah, 4 hours ago. So 4 hours ago, she was okay. And I think the Florida, I think, has gotten a lot of it, like the end of it. Yeah, and DM too. Where is DM? Yeah, she was in here last night. I forget what she said. She wasn't like in underwater or anything. She was okay. But I thought she said like if something happens, then they were going to take precautions, but maybe not. You saw a mobile home floating down the river. Oh my gosh, reverse images. You did where you're from, or you just online? The dams, they didn't dam up. They didn't work. I Could an alligator just wash into the house? Sure could. Yeah. I saw one on like on Twitter, but it was like a TikTok, and it was a guy, and he was about to walk out, and you saw. Oh, no, because like you didn't know. You did. I would have never known. I would have been down. I would have been a goner. It was like the seaweed, and it was in the water, and then you just like saw something kind of come up a little bit, and you knew what it was. Let me go over to uh, Twitter here to see if I can. Um, See if I can find it. I was reading. Here, we'll read that in a minute. Okay. What's this? Oh, here, let's go to Nerdy Addict because I feel like he's gotten a lot of videos posted. So this is where. So wait, are you from Asheville, Ashley? You don't have to say yes. You're probably like, girl, my phone. Save your phone energy. Save your phone energy. Save a like bunch of answers for one because like that would be better. But let me see because this might be where the hospital was flooded. I know that there was. I know he had a video of it. Let me take this back. Like, look at this. That's JLR. That's what we gotta look up. Okay, let me go look them up. Let me go look them up because I forgot the bullhorn too. Which actually, he's probably not even home, but I hope his home's okay. 7 hours ago. I mean, it was only 12. Oh wait, that's only a 12-minute video. Yeah, no, she's all right. She's 10 hours ago. She was okay anyway. And then 7 hours ago, she did a video, but it looks like it's just an edited version of the video she did prior. So, has anyone heard from JLR? He might not even be home. Well, actually, he's been storm chasing again because one of his videos literally within like 2 hours, I don't even know if it was 2 hours, got over 100,000 views. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Go JLR." I was like, "That is like crazy." And it was one of these storm videos. This one right here, 137,000 views now. Or wait, no, it was this one. Dang. I'm gonna throw up. This is ungodly amount of views. He is JLR's making a little bit of money right now, a little coin. 309K views, 193K, 252K. I mean, he said he was on like a traffic jam, and at first, when you first clicked on it, there was no cars at all, but you do see the traffic jam. Because I was like, "Are you trolling us, JLR?" I thought he was. That's pretty scary. And then this is St. Marshall, North Carolina. Like, I mean, where do you go? Do you see the telephone pole just going down? Oh my gosh. It's like, where do you go? What do you do in that situation? Hey, Avery. What do you do? This shit's crazy. Okay, let's see. I saw some real crazy ones earlier. There was one person there missing their horse, and I made me feel so bad. They're like, if anyone sees them, I'm like, it was like stuff like this. I'm like, no one's going to see your horse. What do you mean? Unless it got on a building, I guess. Do you remember when we first started watching this when the storm first started and it only took out that one little house in Outer Banks? Remember that video I showed you the other night? It was like at the end of our live. You know how we do weird random stuff at the end of our live. And it was the house and it fell. And I was like freaking out about that. Well, this is way worse. This right here? That's your child's property? I'm not going to move away from this one until you tell me. This right here through here? Oh, probably back here. Ashley, you ain't got a job anymore, man. What are we going to do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do for you? What do we do? Like, I feel bad. Like, I'm like, what do we do in this situation? And how long does it take that kind of water? Does anyone know that? Like, to like, just kind of recede and go away? Is this something that you have to literally have the heat of the sun and it's going to have to do like the whole, rain deal where, evaporates into the clouds, or is this going to recede into something? Because the last I checked, these little towns don't have oceans beside them. Like, so. Wow. Really? It's already receded 90% already? Dang, Ashley. That's crazy. Does it just, I guess, absorb into the ground and stuff? I've never seen anything like this, really. Not this to this extent, this many places, like where it's not just like, oh, Florida got hit with a tropical storm again. No, like they're used to it. This is like, what? I mean, oh yeah, do you want to watch this video? See this Jeep? See the Jeep? Watch. Same Jeep, different day, it says. I'm gonna turn the volume down just because it has a song behind it. But look, that's where the Jeep was. And it was just floating down the river. This one's sad. This lady cries. I don't know if, let's see. I must say, because he had a lot of stuff. He was posting a lot. Like, washout near Tennessee state line. What's this person doing? Do they have a fish on them? No, I don't even want to know. What's this? A kitty? Oh, someone's going to get it. Okay. I was like, oh, go get the cat. There's just cat rescue. Oh, that guy just, yeah, that stinks to be him. Like, look at all this. Look at that bunny. That gives me the willies just looking at it. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't survive, Ashley. You'd be making fun of me because I am not a creek kind of girl, so I wouldn't like that kind of water. Do you know what I mean? I would just be like freaking out on that water. I just would. Oh yeah, this is what I think one of the videos that I saw earlier that was like, whoa. Like it's just pushing all of that. Look at all that oh my gosh, it's just too much. Too much. Like Mother Nature just came and took a shit on us. Like, I mean, what did we do to her? Like, who upset her? Was it the true crime community? Mother Nature, was it us? Not really us, not like meaning us, but meaning some of us. Look at this. Oh, I feel so bad for those people. Like all these people where they have all of their stuff, all of their memories. Memories you can replace. You can replace the pictures, you know what I mean? The memories, you got them in, your head. You don't. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. We'll have to go over that. Dog the bounty hunter. He's on something again. So this is the dam not working, I'm assuming. Look at all these boats in people's yards. I saw this earlier. Like, everybody in Florida have a boat? Everybody on this block has a boat now. Now, what do you do? Do you go look for your boat? Or do you just say, screw it? Like, I'll get a new boat. How does this work? I wonder how this stuff works. We need some Florida people in here, too. Where's DM? There's DM. Oh. I bet you she was. I bet you she was. Oh, that bridge is going to Greene County, 8 miles. Oh, wow. Carl, me too. That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, I was watching something and it literally like was just there. It was all of a sudden, it was like someone's backyard. Let me see if I could find this. It was pretty, like, it was like all over the place. Like, look at these cars in the sand, how deep they are. Right here, look at this one. This will give you nightmares. Nope, I'm out.
I'm okay.
Is that where you're
gone.
from?
I'm okay. It's okay.
The everything's gone. It's all gone.
It's okay. It's okay.
Are your parents okay?
They're okay.
Was anybody in the gym?
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, girl.
That is a mom being a mom in the background. Did you hear that? I didn't listen to it before. I just just noticed the water. I never in the background, the mom, you can tell like one's a guy, one's a girl, obviously. And the woman is going, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Very like calmly, might I add, it's okay. There must have been a child, unless it was the man. Because he was like, it's all gone. And she's like, it's okay. She still stayed, but like still with like the it's okay. Like you're braver than me, but yeah, we'll watch that one again. That one. Let's watch that one again. Because this is the one that I saw and I was like, what? Like there, look at this. This looks like anywhere in the Midwest. The trees, the greenery, and then this. Like what?
I'm okay.
My car's gone.
I'm okay. It's okay.
He said my car's gone. I'm sorry. I don't mean to
gone.
laugh at that. I don't mean to laugh. I'm only laughing because she is like so like, it's okay. It's okay. And he's like, my car is gone. It's just you could tell, like, no offense, guys. But the guy was freaking out a little more than the woman was. She was kind of trying to like keep it calm, I think, like it's okay. I mean, really, what are you going to do at that point? I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that came on so fast. I wonder if those people had time to leave? Like if they, were told like, hey, this is coming. You got 20 minutes. I don't know. I don't wonder if anyone got like a warning. Did you get any warning, Ashley? Or was it just like, bam? You said it happened within like 30 some minutes. Did they tell you beforehand like it was coming? Or you just were kind of like, oh, it's not going to get us like that? 'Cause I mean, you're inland. Doodlebug, that's a good question. That's a really good question. Oh, no, we're about to say we're done playing nice. I was about to say I'm done playing them. That's the one I wanted to find for you guys. Oh. I mean, man, it's definitely not worth the stay. You know, but then hell, I don't know. That's just that you might not know. Like, I mean, if someone told me we were gonna get like a tornado here, I would be like, I'm just gonna stay here. I'll be fine. I'll like I'll lock myself in the storage, or something. I don't think you know what I mean? Now we know look at Mother Nature. She's really been putting down some hell lately. Hell have no fury. Someone done made her upset. Hey, Alabama mama. DM, how was your place? Are you okay? This one here was in Asheville, I think, too. Let me see. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe Ashley could tell us. But I think that's where it was. I was going to show you guys Dog the Bounty Hunter made a new post. Like, I don't know. Can't leave if you don't know. Exactly. That's what I mean. I didn't know if they give you any warning or anything. Do you have you guys need sirens for this kind of stuff too? Like a hurricane siren. We have tornado sirens. You're just fine and you're all good, DM. DM's like, I'm over here on the other side just hanging out. Also, what's dog doing? Okay, yeah, let's see what dog's doing. Dog's running his mouth again. I don't know what is up with this bird. I don't know what's up with these people. I really don't. They make me laugh though. I mean, they make me laugh, but I shouldn't be laughing. Like, this is supposed to be like real. This is supposed to be like they're being serious. And I never could take Dog the Bounty Hunter seriously ever, not even when I was a kid and my dad used to watch it. Like, I never took him seriously. Now, Beth, her, I took seriously. His wife, I don't know why, but I was terrified of her. Probably because she was the one that was in charge of everything. Yeah, Dog is not boots on the ground. You would think, that the dog would bring more resources. Do you remember? We've heard this case a few times. This is going to go national. We're going national. We've heard that a couple times. Couple few. When Tony Mathis came in, that was like the first words out of his mouth. Like, bye, Pascal, pretty much. See ya. We're going national. Nick the Hat, who in everyone's opinion is a joke. When he came in, same dealio. It's like, what is going on with these cast of characters? Now, if you're familiar with this Summer Wells case, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about as soon as I say it. Now, these two do not need to be pictured together in the same article, like in the same post. If Dwayne Dog Chapman wants to cover Summer Wells' case, more power to him. I hope he does. But he's not covering that case as of right now. No. Her family doesn't. No. Her family says nope. So it says, does Summer Wells' father, Don Wells, have a familial relationship with Sebastian's mother? If you have any information, contact 1-800 Don't Tell Anybody Over Here or email them. Like, wrap your head around this one. He's supposed to be the voice of reason. He's supposed to be kind of like the front and center guy, like he's like the face of it. You think he'd want to put a little more behind his name, have a little more pride in himself. He has zero pride. He's 71. I know what it is, dog. It's cool. You're just trying to get as much money as you can get in your pocket before you can't, steamroll anybody anymore. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear over here, because you cannot outrun a criminal. No. Mm-mm. You couldn't outrun me if I was in my wheelchair. You wouldn't be able to outdo me. Like, I'm sorry, dog, but... So apparently he's saying that Katie and Don Wells are related. Just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, right? Just when you thought, is this worse? Is this crazier than the Summer Wells case? I don't know. Maybe not. No, it is. It is. It just went up. It just went up there. Yeah, they've been run off by the circus. You're absolutely right. Yeah. They had some people. Chloe was good. Trevor Lee. In my opinion, those are the only 2 people I can think of. In my opinion. That covered this case for the right reasons. You know what I mean? Like, wanted to get his name out there, wanted to vet people. Like, that was Chloe, wanted to vet people because she is the PI, that's what they do. And plus, the first day that people went out there to search, people were showing up drunk, and people could smell marijuana, and they were saying that they think that there's people that are here that are on like substances. So the next day is when we heard all of a sudden they were going to have those signups where you had to put your name and your driver's license number. It was either your driver's license number or your license plate. Not a big deal. If you're going to search for a missing kid, why not? Here it is. I'll give it to you all day. It's not like they're going to it's not like it's your social security number. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So then people used that for an excuse to not search. And let's just be real. They just didn't want to search. They didn't want to go out there and search. In my opinion, it's easier to grift when you're at home. Why are you breathing so heavy there, Mia? Oh, pet mom. Yeah. Pascal backed out. Yeah, I forgot about Pascal, but he was doing it for money. I'm sorry, he was. They were all pushing in an agenda. Team Seth, box out Chris and Katie. Which body cam? Oh, of Betty. I didn't watch it. No, I don't know. For some reason, that doesn't bring me like joy. Like, I don't know. Other things happening. Like, okay, like if Betty was arrested for standing outside of Leilani Simon's house, then I'd be like, oh yeah, that's some stuff I want to listen. I want to see. Betty being at a vigil, I don't know. It just seemed very weird that she got arrested there, but she shouldn't have been. She shouldn't have been getting. I mean, she shouldn't be harassing the Proudfoots by any stretch of the means. But it's just, I don't know. It's weird. That's the situation. I don't know. We need that help in our chat. I know that a lot of people are okay. Yeah. Hopefully you sleep a little bit. If you guys want to get together and you guys want to do something like that, you definitely can. With me, I can't hook it up to like, it would have to be hooked up to something that I don't feel comfortable like that with like a PayPal or Venmo Cash App thing. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like I would have to set it up like that. And I don't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable if that makes sense. But I know that we could like, if you guys go together, you guys can definitely think of something like, if you want to do like a prepaid card, you could put, I don't know. I don't know. You guys will have to think of that one on your own. I don't know how to. I'm just looking at the visuals. Still in shock. So I don't know. I mean, I couldn't imagine being there and living and having to be in this. It's for like people. I think they're talking about for people that are like affected by the weather. But yeah, that's why I do fundraisers on my channel. That's why because and then PayPal, when you do super chats, they take like 35% or 30%. I'm not exactly sure the percentage. So then you'd have to deduct all that. Yeah, it was like, let me see. What? Might be able to like see if there's something on here. Well, no, that's not what. Yeah, probably just that would probably be the only thing I could think of. Or Ashley could always put together a GoFundMe. And her first to last name, That's what I would do if I was, because I think it's just like one person, right? Is it just Ashley? Because you could always do like a GoFundMe, Ashley. You probably are gonna need stuff for baby girl and stuff too if you guys are all wiped out. Hey, Naomi. I love your picture. I thought that was an Eagles player. I'm the biggest Eagles fan ever. Popped out of the womb. Loving the Eagles. Right, Shelly? Yeah, don't talk about my son, but I want you to help. He was supposed to, well, and Seth was supposed to give us a weekly. We're supposed to be getting weekly updates, remember? That's why he started that YouTube page. Got 5,000 subscribers, and he made like one video from the SeaWorld video. I think that was, or no, maybe he did one more after that. But it's like, where's all of our lives that you were supposed to be sitting here for? I can't even find him because I'm not subscribed to him. Wait, there it is. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised. So, let's see. Live 2 months ago. Who's all affected? I say, no, Cheryl, no money to me. I am not responsible. No, I don't want to be responsible for any funds. I'm not good with math. I'm not good with that. I'm sorry. I could barely. I'm bad with money, y'all. Like I am. I have my card, and that's all I'm allowed. You better stop it because I will buy up everything. Yeah, no. So I just don't want to be responsible for money, but do a GoFundMe because then we can definitely, and then we know what to look under. Ashley Higgins. I was reading the chat. I love Eagles, real Eagles. I do love the Eagles. My dad loved the Eagles. Yeah, does anyone else need help? Is there more people? Because I would say you guys, that would be a good idea to do like a GoFundMe. Or I don't know if you could set anything up like I know that you can call the Red Cross. It's not going to probably do much right now. I mean, I'm sure their lines are backed up. But I wonder if you could do something through the Red Cross's like website. Like set up a fundraiser through them. Oh yeah, no, I did. I did see them how they were acting actually. I did watch that part, Carl. I did watch that part of it because I heard him say she said something like these YouTubers are after me or something like that. And Seth was like, not as much as they're after me. Like he one up her again. There is nothing that guy is going to say that can make me like him. I'm sorry. Not saying that I like Katie and Chrissy either. I'm not saying I like that side either. I'm just saying, just my personal opinion. I don't find Seth as a likable guy. That's just me. I think he's rude. I think he's disgusting. I think he does some very grotesque, disgusting things that are not just vulgar, but they're disgustingly gross and vulgar. And like he does it with a panel full of women. And then they just laugh about it. Like you're disgusting too for laughing about it. That's even worse. If you're the girl up there laughing about him saying stuff. It's disgusting. It's gross. So gross. So the body cam that Carl's talking about is it is Bullhorn Betty. She got arrested at Sebastian Rogers' vigil that they were having for Michaela's Mutt. She got arrested. I don't know who called, how she got arrested. That's the part I don't understand. But Clue Minotti, another creator, she played it because she got the recording. She got the FOIA for it. And I think that if to do a FOIA, like for Tennessee, you have to live in Tennessee. Did I hear that right? Scotty, that's what I said. That's what I said about, yeah. People behind my head when I said that, though. I said, I don't think he did it. I said, but if he wanted to, he could have help. I mean, there's people that are out here saying that they know Sebastian, Uncle Taco, and you got, people that were at the vigil. And we watched over, like, if you watch those videos, like, let me give you guys all this website. You guys are going to love this. You guys are going to love this website. Let me find it if I can get you that. I want to get you right to Sebastian's link. And it's kind of in a weird spot. Okay. How do I find it? There it is. This is what we were going over when we stopped talking about the case. That was, let me see. We were going over so what we were going over was a website that has the timeline, has all the videos from like the press conferences. It has pictures. It has a lot of really, really, really valuable information. And I'm going to drop the link in the chat for you guys. We were going over it in our lives. And the last one we had, it says, let's reset. And that was the last one on the 18th. So 10 days ago. 10 days is like, I feel like it's been like a year in Sebastian terms, I challenge another creator to do that. Take 10 days off. Yeah, I thought she paid for the body cam footage. Yeah. Man, you guys just really went off with that Eagles thing, didn't you? I'm at the football team, but you guys are just like talking about the birds. I think it's cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah. Serious. I agree with that comment. People have been treating them like shit lately. And I don't appreciate it. And they're not my family. But I always stick up for people that are, being mistreated. And I'm going to stick up for them too. There is just like, I don't know what it is. Like, but there are certain creators that are gunning for Kaylee's family. And I don't care any way you look at it. Even if these people were so out of pocket, it was ungodly, right? Let's say they were just doing the mostest with the mostest. We have never went through what they went through. We cannot judge these people and what they're doing. And I am so glad that they about hit that GoFundMe of $50,000. Because they should all have a GoFundMe if they wanted one. Now, I bet you, I'm just going to say this real quick. If this was Kara Kernodle having a GoFundMe, even though we know problems, that would be okay. I bet that'd be okay. So. It's just crazy to me. That's every case it's every case. And then someone was saying, who the hell was that? They were bringing up the T-shirts the Gonzalez family wore like last year to a hearing. They were bringing it up like they were new shirts. I'm like, these are new. That's old. Speaking of what he's been up to, what's old Harsh Reality been covering over there? I haven't seen him in a long time. Haven't heard about him in a long time. Oh, still Idaho 4. How can you talk about it that long? That's like, I mean, what date are we on? Oh, I used to watch him every morning like a clockwork. And then Idaho 4 happened. That happened with that happened with Sebastian's case. I stopped following. I membershiped myself, or whatever you call it. I took all my memberships off since Sebastian's case started, and I've only kept one, and that's Granny's. And I know what I'm getting when I get Granny. You know what I mean? Oh, that's sweet of you, Mary Beth. Yeah, I saw that they someone said last night they almost made their goal. I didn't even look it up. Let's see. Is it on their website? I was just wondering if there was. Oh, no, here we go. Never mind. That was quick. 46,640. Wow. I just don't think that we should be judging this family for, it's not like, they have 4 kids. I'm sure they have a house payment. They have property, or taxes they have to pay on their property. Like those things, they are going to have to be paid up for like 6 months. This trial is going to go on for a while. And they're going to need enough money to be able to withstand their home life, like whatever's going on at Coeur d'Alene, like the house, the electric, the heating, the cooling, or whatever it is you need. And then wherever you're at, you're going to have to save for your hotel, your food, and the whole family is going to want to go. It's not like, and they shouldn't have to pick and choose who gets to go because because it's a different location. Like, oh, you can't go now, but you can go. Like, I'll bring up you're staying, but Steven can go. Like, I don't know. Harsh is weird. He's a little weird, yeah. He likes to. Well, he was on that Jack Sylvian. Like, I don't know. That's just too much. Just too much. Like if you're following, I don't know. I feel like they're doing themselves a disservice. Don't people want to expand their knowledge? If I was covering the same case for, let's say we were doing, let's say I never got off of Quentin Simon, then we'd be going on 2 years. What would we be left to talk about that you couldn't talk about within like 3 lives? It's crazy. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Regular bills. Yeah. Gas money. Yeah. And they're going to, I'm assuming they're going to stay there and fly down there or maybe drive. They'd probably drive. I would. So I had a car, Okay. Let's see. Look at this person. Look at this. Considering the differences of age and sex, they have very similar facial features. No, they don't. Are you kidding me? Let me just pull up old Dawn here. This is so stupid. This is craziness. I mean, like, who? Nick thought of this. Nick, where do you find your info? Like, okay. Nick, where do you go to find this information? Like, what part in like the universe? Like, is it rugs that you're on that puts you in like a psychedelic trance? And that's where you come up with this information? Because I mean, I really couldn't tell you guys, where is he coming up with this stuff? Like, if you were to ask me, Tanya, come up with something freaking nuts, something so crazy, you know what I mean, that you want to throw out in Sebastian's case, I would never think, let's merge the two cases together, Summer Wells, and let's say this Dawn Wells and Katie Proudfoot are relatives. Please tell me no one thinks this is serious. Okay, so we got, this is Katie. Let me get a different picture over. This is Katie. I'm going to go one more because this one, I feel like people seen. So this is the one that was on Nancy. Okay. And now this is Katie. Now I'm going to show you old Dawn Wells. And you tell me if they're related. This is the weirdest thing. I don't see it. Don't see it, Donnie. Or dog. Yes, Dawn Wells came out and said as much. But dog, what are you doing, dog? Where are you coming up with your information? Look at this. Have you seen anything called dog? Don't think Dawn even know Katie. Come on now. Stop listening to wrong people give you misinformation. I've been followed. Oh, wow. They must have broken English or something. Case over 3 years. All Dawn did was, because like she's missing like the what, like some of the wording that she's missing. It sounds like that. Did was reach out to them because Bullhorn Betty was going after them, tell them who she is by stalking and harassment. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That is true. She got fired from his job. I mean, you know, like, can we leave them people alone for a little bit? Like, I don't know what happened to Summer. And I will admit that whatever that thing that shack that she lived in, it was a shack. It was squalor. It was squalor. It was. In my opinion, would I want my child to live like that? Would I want anyone to live like that? No. But to just say, but to keep going after her family over and over and over again. And now they probably thought for a minute, oh my gosh, this case is bigger than Summer's, right? And then all of a sudden they get the phone call. Hey, you know that they're comparing you and Katie. They think you're related. Oh, Chasing Truth said, Summer's case has been tragic. Please don't make it worse with rumors. That's the truth. I don't care how much money you were paying me, Mr. Potato Head or Tomato Head said, I'd quit before posting this something this embarrassing. I don't care how much they were paying me. I'd quit before posting something this embarrassing. And yeah, I would too. There is not, I mean, you couldn't. Oh, and then they clipped White Boy Radio.
It's Matt. Listen,
I think this is when he's talking to Dawn.
I don't understand the post on Twitter where you're trying to have a connection between Dawn Wells and Katie Proudfoot.
Maybe not.
That came from the other tragedy pimp,
Oh, I think this is when he calls. He's
Bullhorn
calling
bag.
him.
Remember the one that got arrested for stalking and harassing the family of Sebastian Rogers? Dog, you're coming off like a tragedy pimp. I saw you out there in Brian Laundrie's case. You went for a celebrity stunt, like a little picture, if you will. You walked up to the sister's door, just gave it a knock, and then you took off and went in your black SUV, and you didn't do any searching. And then I saw you all in the news saying that you were searching, dog. That's shenanigans. That's a pile of horseshit. Now, your partner, Nick the Hat, the guy convicted of fraud with all the racism in the probation office, he's real trustworthy. But on the other hand, the way that you're handling this is coming off very biased and very one-sided. Do you think that these posts that you're making with all your followers are doing harm to anybody, or more good or more harm? Now, I'm a big follower and I'm a big fan. And I know Jennifer Coffindeffer will sit there and suck your asshole and not correct you on things. But as a huge fan, I can't see you go down this lane. I just can't see it. Dog. God damn it, dog. You with your 71-year-old blonde pubes. You need to stop this right now. Just stop it. You're looking really bad. It's very biased. And it's disgusting behavior. It's disgusting behavior.
Man. Oh, man. I know that he got a hold of Dawn. I saw that on my like my community, not my community tab, my For You or whatever it is. But I didn't get a chance to click in to hear exactly what it was. But I did see that it was like Dawn dispelling rumors of, Katie and him being related. Did you just shut your channel down, True Crime Lullabies? Because I was following like 3 different channels. Really, Pam? You never followed the Idaho case until a month ago? Oh, then you need to come sit with us, Pam. Yeah. We got the info, the facts, the actual facts. There's no underground tunnels. There's no frat brothers involved, in my opinion. But no, we really do have a really good playlist. If there's any document, I promise you, I'm gonna toot my horn right here and I'm gonna pat myself on the back because we covered this case so in depth. I'm pretty sure that I got every single documentary even on there and podcast, except for like 3 podcasts. And those are the newest ones. I just haven't got them filmed yet. So I told you guys before how to do the emails. Just put your email in. Just don't put the .com. Just put it in like you normally would do your email, and then just tell whoever, say, and go to Google. Just say that, or go to Yahoo. Just don't put the dot or the @ sign in, and you guys should be good. There's Nash Native. Oh, I was asking where you were. I was hoping you were okay. Because I sent over the email the one day when you guys asked me to. I copied and pasted it. So if you guys sent it to me wrong, that's the only way that, I didn't keyboard anything in. I just copied and pasted. Or I think I actually forwarded it, I thought. But yeah, you should be able to do that. Like mine's this. But remember this, because we went over this before. So then it won't block you. Like that. Then it shouldn't block your message. Even though mine's TitaniumBuilt Boo. So I even got mine wrong. I even got my own wrong. But yeah, you should be able to put it in like that. I need to go through my emails, actually. I haven't even went through them in a couple days. Only been a couple days. 1-800-CALL-DOG. So wait, you are all threatening cease and desist orders if anyone harasses the bio father of Sebastian, but now you're sending people off to continue harassing Summer's father. Get the F out of here. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. All the naysayers, OMG, Dog and others are trying hard to find Sebastian. What are you? Everything even remotely possible? You mean remotely? Remotely. They're doing everything remote. Because they're sure as hell not out there. Okay, this is just too much. It's just too much. I mean, people, I mean, y'all, I mean, it's bad out there. I hate to say it, but there are a lot of people that are out on these streets that lack, like, I mean, I don't know if it's it's common sense. Like, people are lacking common sense where they're not connecting these calming, like, it's just, or if these creators get into their heads so much. I don't know what it is at this point. I'm just wondering. Yeah, well, I think that he's just as bad as the rest of them solo, in my opinion. They're just as bad. They're all in that little nook together, and they can all go hang out over there because they're all in each other's chats. They're all trying to gain subscribers off of each other. And if you've covered this case every day or every other day for 7 months, right? And you haven't seen substantial growth from your channel, and I'm talking like some growth, then you probably need to go back to the drawing board. Because it's just like, it is crazy out there. But I mean, look at these people. They're just like, you stop bullying Dog and Nick. They're doing the mostest. It's like, people think like this. People actually think this. Nick can't even leave the state of Pennsylvania. When's he going to search for Sebastian? Is he just waiting on Sebastian to make his way north? I don't know. Yeah, we heard from her. She's it got them really hard from what we could see on, Twitter, but she was in the chat. She was just letting her phone stay charged. Well, I think we've covered every angle in the Idaho case. Pretty much. And if you watch through them in chronological order, you'll see the downfall of me for a minute. We about wrapped it up here one time. I only had one day when I like literally lost my shit on this channel, and that was the one day, and that was the one time, and then I was like, I'm done. That'll never happen again. I was like, I won't. Actually, it happened twice. I let people get to me twice, like, just really under my skin. I mean, oh, are they? No, I didn't read, but I was going to get those. I have the FOIA already in. I don't know why they don't just send me those things, but I think I have to resend for it. So usually jail calls cost money. Not sure. I probably won't. I don't know if I'll get them. We didn't have enough people join the lives. Like, I mean, to be honest, I would love to, because I would love to listen to them. Let's see. Yeah, no. We won't be getting them. If Nightbot was telling Cheryl to not do something, it would time her out. So she hasn't. I don't see anything in the chat. I'm telling you, Ashley needs to make a GoFundMe. That would be the easiest way for her to collect funds. And I don't know. I feel like that would be the best way. I was trying to think of something else. I can't really think of anything else. That's like, that's what I would do. because you can take out as you need. Like, you could take I think you could take that, like your balance out and still let it like keep going. What did I just do? Whoa. Right, y'all, right? You okay? My big funny dog? You okay? She was dead asleep and then she just like coughed. I covered her case, Maddie Soto's case, but I'm not going to cover her her assaults. I'm not going to do that. I was going to cover it. I feel like she has been, and that's just my opinion, and it's already out there, I guess people could say. I just feel like this girl, she's been through it, and she went through enough. And I don't want to be the one of the people that contributes to that, so not, that's just me. Like, I don't know. And I would have to reword everything because of YouTube, what they will allow on here, what they won't allow. I feel like anybody that's really covering Sebastian's case right now, I don't know any true crime or true crime channels that are covering it anymore. Not one. Not that I could think of. Lies are easier to believe than truth, yeah. Yeah, and just like politics, the loudest voices are the ones who are believed, yeah. All that there was somebody Nash native in Florida, she didn't have flood insurance. She stayed in her home too, and it was flooded, completely flooded. She stayed because she just did a remodel. Yeah, that's weird. I don't see it. But if she's putting in dots and stuff like that, I mean, it won't come through. So that's not true crime. Reversed images, in my opinion, respectfully. Let's see. I was going to correct myself, but yeah, no, he only follows one case. I don't know why people do that. I just say, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I think it's just, I guess, a matter of opinion, but that's true. Reversed images. And the other host is going over his little, I guess he has a theory. Well, I'd hope he'd have a freaking theory, right? Talking about the case for 7 months. But to be funny, can you imagine? Okay, so anytime somebody uses your content without fair use, like, commentating and sometimes even like if there's music involved in the video, you have to change out the music and stuff like that. What was I going to say now? It was something about the copyright. Oh, imagine being a creator on this platform and you get these copyright notices and you're not stealing it's not for you stealing content. It's because someone else is replaying your video to the point where it's like 16 times. This person has reviewed your video and you've been sent a copyright. That's embarrassing. Man, I don't know. That'd be something else, wouldn't it? I'd be like, strike them. I would strike that channel after the fifth time. Just for, you're just making me mad now. You're wasting my time. Hey, Ziggy. I want to do a talk show on here sometimes. I feel like a lot of channels do that, like little talk shows. That's what I feel like. I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that here. Yeah. Nash, yeah, you read that right. Yeah. That's what we were reading. I was reading the comments. They're even better. They're better. They're like, you better just take dog at his word. Like, who's going to believe this guy? Tell everyone you're new here without telling everyone you're new here. That is kind of funny. But I mean, he's called Sebastian Nicholas. He's called Seth Sean. He said that it's been 7 months when it was 6 months at the time. I mean, everything that he said, it's like the opposite. And I don't know why didn't anybody fill these guys in? Right? Like, no one filled them in. I would feel so embarrassed. Like you guys, when I bring a new case, okay, so tonight, what I was going to do was, it was like 2 hours before the live. So 2 hours before I started the live stream, I was like, I was going to switch. I was going to do Leilani Simon. And I was like, we should cover Leilani Simon's case tonight on the live because her court case to trial is coming up and we haven't covered her in a little while. And I just feel like I want to give Quentin more than just a couple hours to get ready. Do you know what I mean? For the live. So that's why I was like, let's just do a free for all live tonight and we'll just hang out and talk. Because I want to, give him the proper time that he needs because there's a lot to go over in that case. And there's a lot of madness that happened in that case. Are they? Nope. No other one. True Crime Lullabies. Not a single case. Yeah. He might, Scotty. Then you need to take yourself off the case. You know what I mean? If your brain ain't functioning like it used to. Yeah. I'm going back up and reading. Yeah. Well, you can copyright. If someone plays my things, yeah, you can copyright. You can get struck all day long. I could play something right now. They can take my whole damn live down. It's happened before. But that's the price that we pay, whenever we want to watch something really, really bad on this channel. We're like, okay, we're going to go with it. Like, will it take the stream down or not? But it usually doesn't. Oh, and also just to let you guys know this, I didn't know this before. If you clip somebody's content, like their channel, it tells the creator that who clipped it. I don't know why it tells us, but it tells us exactly what was clipped and who clipped it. I just saw that the other day. I was like, oh, huh. Yeah, Nash, but they won't do that because they made that deal. I don't know why they made a deal with her. They had his phone. They had the pictures. They didn't need her. They didn't need Jen. I mean, 1 and 1 is 2, you know? But I won't ever watch Silvers on the Scene again. Sorry. He dug for 2 inches and he said it was too hard and he stopped when he got a lead to that pile. Do you remember that? You guys remember that? So, no. And anybody that refers to themselves in the third person the whole time they're on the video, I don't take them seriously. But you guys need to educate yourself with how crane operators work and how you can't just leave a job site without telling anybody also. Hey, Bulletin Bling. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. She should be, but she won't be. I'm just saying that the cops, they gave her that. There's nothing we can do about that. We can sit here and pout all we want and stomp our feet. The cops gave Jen that sweetheart deal. They said, whatever comes out of your mouth, as long as it's not a lie, you'll get away with it. Like, what? What? I mean, he had his phone. They had Stefan's phone. Right? Yeah, no, I don't know. It wouldn't be wasn't I don't know. I mean, I know who it was that were using the content and whose content it was. They just thought it was hilarious. They kept getting these copyright notices. Yeah, the trees, acting like he was deep in the woods. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Pam. You saw it, and then he went in that house, and then he got scared. So what did he do? He went and got 2 women to go with him. Make that make sense? What a gentleman! What a man! I'm scared of something in this abandoned house that I'm not supposed to even be in. That's right across the street from Katie and Chris. That's not sketchy. And Betty was just there like 2 days prior searching right there. Let's all search in the same spot. I mean, they really did. They searched in the same damn spot. I don't believe that he spoke to colleagues of Chris's. That's just me. I mean, that's just me. I personally don't think he did. They're not talkers, them guys. They're not, no. I just don't see that. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. I'm just calling bullshit on everything. I'm calling everyone's, though. I'm calling it on everything nowadays. Really. I mean, because it's gotten to a point where it's like, what? What is going on with that case? That Sebastian Rogers case it's icky. It's icky. It's like, that's what I was going to give you guys his thing too, so you guys have the info. It's an icky case. And it's really friggin' sad that, you got these people that will do the mostest for the clicks and the freaking views. It's like a drug. You get a lot of these views. Okay, do you notice? Okay, just notice this. Just take a step back for a minute. People were going live once a day, right? Once a day they were going live. They were getting 2,000 people in their chat, 3,000 people in their chat. Now, people are only getting half of those in their chat. So now they're going live like twice a day because they all are missing those numbers. And that dopamine it gives you, we all want it. We all need it. We're human. And as a creator, that's how we get it. That's how we get our, the dopamine comes in. Hitting the like button, coming and being in the chat, things like that. Other people, it's other things. Some people, it's more monetary. Pay my bills. Some people, it's more, they just like for a lot of people to be there. Their channel is not even monetized at all. They just love the atmosphere of having a lot of people. I don't know. There's just, it's icky right now on YouTube. It's very freaking icky. And I just don't like it anymore. I don't like the ickiness. Like, Sebastian's case has been overtaken by the drama community. Seriously. I mean, let's just be real. Let's be adults. Let's be real. I don't know if Chris or Katie or Seth were aware when they jumped into YouTube exactly where they fell. But they fell a little short of the true crime community. They fell just a little short, just right there. Almost had it. Almost had you. But I mean, some of the stuff that people are listening to on the regular and they're believing, I don't get it. It makes my brain hurt. And there's nothing's a coincidence. Nothing's a coincidence. Like me stepping away from this case, that's no coincidence. I left this case because it's messy. They didn't even have to send me a cease and desist for me to desist. They didn't even have to send me one. It just, I don't understand it. I can listen to a little bit. I'll listen to a little here and there of some lives. But for the most part, I just walk away. Like, I'll chat here and there. And then I walk away. Siggy, I am paying attention. Are you talking to me? I don't know why you're being so rude. One shot. Jones. Bottom of prom. Oh my gosh. Now I do love me some Joneson. Now I do love me some Joneson. She calls him. I was thinking in my head, there's got to be a different name. Like, there's got to be like a different place we could, because it's like worse than trauma. Like, because there's some good channels out there that are like kind of trauma, but they're not to me. Spam the chats with POC. Bottom of trauma. Maybe I'll make, we need like an emoji for that. Scotty, aren't you right? That's the truth. I don't know who let Tony come in on. Well, Pascal brought him in, but after everyone was screaming, no, don't do it, he still just kept doing it, just bringing them on in more. I think almost it's like, I think Seth, maybe he's just being stubborn at this point, right? Like, I'm not firing him. I'll show them, because at this point he's got to see. But he likes the madness. I think they both like relish in it. I don't know. I don't get it. And I don't think I was named off to be one of the cool channels that Tony said was for reliable news. What did I miss? Wonder why he would need a spokesperson. Oh, yeah. And okay. Where's Deets is live today? Because I think she played a video that debunks I have a question for you guys in the chat. Do you guys put okay, I don't know how to say this. How do I say this? I guess it just depends on who's, you agree with, because Gray Hughes Investigates says that that is not. Like Mob Crew and him are opposites. Are saying opposites. So they can't both be right, right? So let me, because I wanted to see that video anyway, because it was like showing you like how the lights. I was in the other room, so I didn't get like look at the video. I was like listening in, and I'm like, what did she say? So let me see if I can find that part where she played it. Maybe we can all just watch it together, because I was just curious. How long was her live? Dang, I had this playing in the background the whole time too. I didn't realize she was on this one. Oh wait, I thought it was this one. Oh wait, I think it's this. Okay. So today on Deets on the Streets, I'm gonna put her link in here. So for her video. Today she went over the madness going on surrounding the Sebastian Rogers case, just talking in general about just cases and all that. I like Deets' chat. She's nice, she's sweet. But she got this video or TikTok from this other guy, and he was, I guess, debunking the light video that Mob Crew had put together. So we'll just watch it together, kind of see. I just wanted to see what it was. So let's just see what they said. Like, because I didn't get to like see it. I just heard it, and I was like, because I've said all along, I don't know why you would take a camera and shift it this way, but they were trying to say they just shifted it that way. I don't know.
Thought I was this channel, Dear Terms of Service, because
Oh, it is Dear Terms of Service. Dear Terms of Service
take
is
it
who's
down to the initials DTOS. I don't know, but I'm not, honestly.
I think she plays the whole
Mob
thing.
Crew and his really dumb series of flashlight videos that he continues to post on here and on TikTok. I was going to leave this alone, however, I saw that he posted another flashlight video yesterday, and well, this just needs to stop already. Mob Crew is pulling a fast one on you all, and it's rather fucked up, in my opinion. Allow me to show you the fuck shit this guy's playing out here. You see, I like to do my own work instead of relying on others' work that's telling a story, a bullshit narrative, if you will. When I was playing around with the overlay that Mob Crew was using, I quickly realized what this con man is trying to sell you. Look here. Mob Crew introduces this mystery 4-door sedan, right? It's this mystery sedan that he continues to place in the road, and he continues to say that he just doesn't know who this 4-door sedan belongs to. But wait, he does. Wait till you see this horse shit. All right, what I did here was use a Google image of the neighborhood that Mob Crew is focusing on from December 2021. I used this image so that it would look more similar to how things looked in February 2024. But this guy, what a piece of work. Anyway, this is where he introduces an image of a 4-door sedan. But watch what he does here. He's about to change that 4-door sedan you saw into another one that also he built into this overlay. This scary music he added is such an over-dramatic touch. Watch what happens here. Well, I'll be damned. Look how that car that Mob Crew built into this overlay and fits like a glove over the neighbor's car in their driveway. Let's watch that shit again, close-up style.
Oh, wow.
Put it down for you, because it's like, tell me that's not it. Tell me he didn't overlay the neighbor's car.
Close-up style.
I hate the word overlay. I really do. I thought the creator was.
So kindly go tell this motherfucker that the mystery's solved and to run on somewhere else with his bullshit. Messing around.
Mystery solved. I thought terms. So this is me. Just I thought that Dear Terms of Service, the person was a girl behind that account. Bing bong. Yeah. Like, that's why I don't believe any videos. I just don't. I'm not the one to ask about a video. I have one eye. I say that first and foremost because I hate overlay videos like this. Like, for the simple fact that it's so easy to lighten something up, darken something. It's so easy. We saw this in the Kylie Rodney case to the extremes, like to the point where I wanted to remove the only eye I had left to not ever see another overlay. Like, really, I was saying that, and I was honestly almost honest about it. I really wouldn't do that, but I was almost there. Just kind of like the Linda Lane footage, like I can't see nothing that I don't know if that's a white Hyundai Elantra. And guess who did that video too? Guess who had the Linda Lane overlay videos too? And guess who didn't put them on their channel? News Nation. They never went over that. Says a lot. Says a lot. Especially when Banfield was Banfielding it up. She was in her glory then.
Found in an active kids case. What a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, that was it. That was all of it. But yeah, when I heard that on details, like, what? I was like, did he really do it? And then I forgot. Well, when I was looking at it, I was like, I don't see how this is right. But that was, I don't know. It's all in the eye of the person that's looking at it. It's all about who can, in true crime on YouTube, I'm coming to learn that it's kind of like who tells the better story. Who has and you got to have a villain if you want to do, like, if you have a villain. But I'll stick with you guys. I'll stick with you guys over here. Yeah, it's called like Dear Terms of Service. Is that what it's called? I need to get their page for you guys. That was pretty good. Like, there's a lot of clip channel. I don't think this one's new. I don't know. But there are a lot of newer clip channels out there. Now, I will say this. They just don't make them like heels in the air anymore. They just don't. If you know Heels is the creator, you know what I mean. These new clip channels, they're just clipping the creator, like they're just clipping their lives, but they're not adding anything to it, like no substance to it. Like, I can understand, I can listen to people's words all day long. I could hear that myself. I don't need you to help me. I need you to entertain me with like emojis or, cuts into different like, pictures and stuff. I don't know. It just isn't the newer clip channels. I haven't found one that's like really super good. But I like this Dear Terms of Service. Let me get their page for you. And they have BHB on here. Oh my gosh. Watch, I'll come up here and I'll be on here and I'll be like, oh, I was just kidding. They've been on here forever. 3 years ago. Wow. Not like forever, but. See, I thought. Got me. It's. I'm so. I'm gonna have to like I'm gonna have to, have to look at some of these videos. I don't know what they even are, but they're like the just the names of them and the thumbnails are killing me. They're just making me laugh really hard. She's been going hard after Brittany J. Oh wait, I did watch this one. I did watch one of their videos. I knew I watched at least one of their videos before, and it was one there. Okay. I wanted to see what was going on. I was going to give you guys an update on the search efforts, if there was any. Okay. What's today? The 28th? Okay. So what's today? Saturday? Yeah. I don't get that. Okay. Because SF's trying to find like another group to go search with in Irving. I guess probably so you could help with getting people. That's what it is. Okay. So I was like, why would he leave? But that makes total sense for him to leave. Yeah. It says like he's very qualified. It just says there's seems to be a break in the weather. This was 11 hours ago. It says it's unfortunate. All right, it says I have extended my trip until Monday. It's unfortunate that I have to spend my free time defending myself against frauds like missing 911 and exposing him for who he is. Sorry, this is a lot longer than I thought. That for who he is, a man who has lied about his credentials. Let me pull this up because this is a long post. Hey, Marie. Are you in Tennessee, Marie? Hey, Keto Kim. Is everybody okay? Okay. So it says that I was right here. A man who has lied about his credentials, so he's talking about this missing 911, and stolen those of SWAT team members. He went on a campaign against me simply because I refused to include him in my cases. He even filed fraudulent insurance claims against my liability policy when I declined to use his services. I don't want to look up to or learn from con artists and frauds. I gladly accept help and advice from those I trust on this platform who have real experience and have truly done the work. Mike is someone I admire, watch, follow, and learn from. Similarly to Vern Gilbert, has decades of experience as a medic and selflessly dedicates his life to helping the missing. These are the types of people I admire. I am not trying to be a one-person show. I spend every waking moment thinking about the missing and what their families are enduring. I try to ease that pain. I have given up having a wife or family of my own to do this work because I believe it's important, and I think I'm good at it. When I'm not working on a case, I'm training to become better at what I do. I am always transparent about my abilities, my training, and my cases. I welcome help and advice from those who are truly qualified. However, I will not accept help from those who parachute in pretending to be experts, forcing themselves into situations, or clearly acting out of selfish motives. Okay. The abuse that families, advocates, investigators, searchers, SAR teams, divers, and others are enduring needs to stop. People like Missing 911 who lie about their credentials should be stripped of their licenses and banned from these communities, along with other fake groups like those involved in the Sebastian Rogers case. I would say he's talking about Nick there. To those individuals, I say, go away. Let the thousands of us here on Twitter who have pure intentions work together to make a difference without your distractions. There is a life and family at the heart of every one of these cases, and they deserve better. Yeah, they do. That's for sure. That's for sure. This is about that missing 911 again. I was like, I'm trying to see if there's anything about stuff with Sebastian's case. It says they made progress. This was yesterday. It says we made some progress. So what does that mean? We also spent a few hours with Chris and Katie at their home. Okay. Well, they were completely forthcoming and helpful. I spent over 2 hours with Katie yesterday as well. They continue to provide critical context into Sebastian's disappearance. Although the weather is forecasted to remain severe, we will continue our search efforts through the weekend. Well, just because you leave, Steve, doesn't mean that Clue and Cletus have to leave, right? I mean, you just give them their next part of place to search. You take your next grid, you know, you got your grid map or whatever, you got your next circle, you circle it and you say, you guys go here and search here. I mean, that's where you live. And then they wouldn't have to wait for SF to come back, you know, if they wanted to search without, you know, him. Because then there'd still be like that, like where there's, they could do like a grid search, you know, there would still be some sort of like coordination to it, I guess you would say. Oh, yeah, no, this is just him and Nick going back and forth. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I wonder what Nick's up to. Oh my God. Well, apparently he's over in Brittany's chat. None that I could see. No drone videos that I saw on his page. I don't think so. Hasn't put any up. Hasn't put any video up since. No drone video. Just him walking through the woods. Are you talking about maybe Steven? Because I'm going down, I still don't see any, and I'm all the way at the 24th. Now, the only drone footage that he's done is when he was in California, it looks like. So he has video. He has 2 videos, but they're just of him walking in the creek bed. And we saw those before. Yeah, they could always ask, though. All you have to do is Scotty, anybody down there. I mean, it would be weird. It would be so out of pocket for someone to say, no, you can't search my property. You're looking for a missing 15-year-old kid. Of course you can, you know? Yeah, one shot. Me too. I wonder why. Where's everybody been? Where was this energy for the last 7 months? Why are we just now searching because SF Investigates is in town? I don't get that. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it though. Like no one, like Steven was searching on his boat, but nobody was searching. And then Steve Fisher shows up, and then all of a sudden people were wanting to search. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm side-eyeing every single person on the planet at this point. Well, how much of that would be by accident? Nash Native, if you're down near the house. If you're down near the Proudfoots and they're searching by the Proudfoots, you're probably going to run into them. See, we didn't see anybody out searching when they were there, like with the videos. It was just them. Yeah, I do one shot. I think it has everything to do with it. It's content. People need content. Like over here, we are not lacking for content. Tonight, we could have done any case, but I'll tell you the truth. I wanted to be a little lazy tonight. Yeah, that's what it was. No, I'm just saying like in that area. But I'm just saying if you ran into Steven, if you were by the Proudfoots and he was over by the Proudfoots, then you would probably run into each other. Where did you see him at? You know, I understand that it's very I understand that. I'm from a city. I'm not like small country bumpkin. I'm just saying that when they were there searching, when they were panning up and they're panning around them, everyone's out there saying that there's so many people searching, but I'm just saying like where they were at, like, yeah, they wouldn't. How'd you see him 15 miles away? I figured you were just over by there because that's where they were. He's another creator. Gray Hughes is. Not yet. First week of October, I think is. Let me double check actually. I don't know about Tennessee. We used to get out 2 days of school. We used to get out like 2 days for hunting season, like when it was gun season, because it was like goes from bow to gun or whatever. Runs from September 28th, so today, archery season for deer, to November 8th in Tennessee. I looked up Hendersonville, but it says the season for a permit issued to nonprofit is October 5th through the 11th. So that's what it's saying online. I just remember I always took the 2 days off because, you know. They are delicious. Where did you end up seeing them at? That's weird that you saw all those. So it was like, did you see Clue or just Steven? It's weird. What was I going to tell you guys? Lots of cases coming up. We have Sarah Boone. Actually, let me look on here. We have Nourish Bat that's going back in for court, but he wants to go ahead and go on trial. October the 8th. Sarah Boone is October the 7th. And then the Gods Misfits, the 5, well, it'd be 4 people now on trial. They go in December, so we have some time before then. But Leilani Simon, we have a lot of October trials. Leilani Simon starts. So we have Sarah Boone. I don't know what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Since we have Sarah Boone, Leilani Simon, and Narish Bat all at the same time, we're gonna have to pick. We're gonna have to pick one. Who I guess just whatever brings the biggest crowd is the story we stick with. Because I mean they're all cases that we've covered. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it works out. Maybe we could do. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. I was gonna say every other day, but no. We'll just stick with one case. So it'll either be Sarah's or Leilani's. I don't know. I don't know. I probably want to do Leilani's, but I don't think they're going to have cameras in there. So that could help with that. Actually, they will have cameras. They just won't have live feed. I have a question actually about the flashlights. Why would they be in the back of the house? They wouldn't have went out the back door. The back door has the puppies in there, so they couldn't go out the back door. I mean, I guess unless it was him and Katie, but they could. But I just don't see that. I don't see like why the flashlights would be in the back of the house, or I guess like off to the side and in the back. If like we're supposed to believe that he came out the front door, right? Like, don't you think? I don't know. I feel like if Katie did something, she would have said like, she would have gave that as an option of like a way for him to leave. Like, oh, he could have left out the back door. He could have left out this window. He could have left out the front door. But she was very adamant. Like, I don't know how we got out. We usually keep these doors locked. I don't know. Oh yeah. They didn't bark. I didn't think that they would bark. I'm just saying, like, why would you just like not barking, but just disrupting them? You know, like when you disrupt a dog and they're sleeping, they like their little paws and stuff, wake, like they just like they wake up, they start like jumping around and stuff. So I don't think that those dogs would necessarily bark, but I think that they'd wake up and they would be like all like just super cute and like full of fun. Like I really do. But I don't know. Maybe they were older dogs, but they look like little pups to me. Delicious. I do that a lot too. Yeah, I'm gonna live stream. I'm not sure which case we'll go over. That's all. We'll just whichever one I guess brings the larger crowd, and that's the one we'll stick with. She's a real dog handler, but I think that she's wants to be involved in this case because I think she keeps inserting herself. Like she says these threats are happening into her on Twitter, but it's like you don't see them. Like she'll say, "Well, I'm just going to come out and tell you guys, because everyone's been asking me." But it's like I don't think people are really asking. I don't know. Maybe I'm on one tonight. But I mean, it's not hard. I don't think this should be. I mean, Katie, Proudfoot, and Chris and Seth, none of them are, trying to think of the word. I feel like this savvy enough to get rid of a boy that's 15, that's 5'5", 120. I feel like that would be a little hard for them to do. I don't know. And I mean all three of them. But I don't know where little Sebastian is. I was really hoping that SF would like find something when he was out there. I think that like he was my last, like, I mean, not my last, but he was like my biggest hope. He was like my biggest hope for this case because he does have like all of those, he's so versed in everything, like, SARP, search and rescue and all of that. I really wish he would have been like able to find just even if not Sebastian, just even if it was just like, I'm just saying some sort of like evidence to tell us like where he was that night. Even, if it was something as small as like the flashlight, like let's say he did have his little flashlight keychain thing that he used to carry. Now, to me, that wouldn't illuminate enough in the lights to make that kind of a light, but that's just me. I don't think the lights have anything to do with anything, but that's just me. They searched them. They were searching the drain pipes, they said. I don't think Nina was telling the truth. Would you allow a man to do that to you and your child in a police station parking lot and not go into the police station and report it? I had to rewatch it myself and look at it like, I don't know. I don't know. If you think about it and it seems like it's a stretch, it's probably a damn stretch. It's probably a stretch. And if you take any info from Nick the Hat, then you go to the nearest emergency room. You're past you're past you're past what we could do for you here. We can't help you anymore here. This Nick guy, I mean, I wonder who sent him in. Like, who would send Nick in? I still don't get all this. Other than they're just trying to get content and clout, but it's like, and it just, they came in thinking that they were going to automatically get it, and then they didn't. And now they're just like hooked onto channels. And you notice that they hook onto these channels like that they can put one across on, right? Nick's not going to come in my chat. He's not going to come on my panel. Tony's not going to come in my chat, come on my panel. Seth won't come on my chat, come on my panel. I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say nothing bad to them. They just wouldn't. I would, because I would ask tough questions. And there's not a lot of people that would ask tough questions. And I also wouldn't let somebody act like they were doing pleasuring themselves on my panel and then laugh about it. You're so disgusting for that. That's so gross. Oh, he lived his best years in California. I think that too, one shot. I think he maybe for a streaming service, or maybe not so much as just he thought he was going to get a lot of money because the views were so high. And then he fell flat. Because a lot of people are smarter than people give him credit for. Because a lot of us are all on the same page with Nick. I really don't think that there's there is a gang of people out there, I guess, that are Team Nick. And, you have your few creators that are. But yeah, he's just bad. Oh, no, I didn't. I forgot about that. Yeah, Nina said, oh, yeah. Sebastian ruined our freaking vacation. Forgot about that. That I got what? She went to another chat and asked him where my cease and desist letter was. Thank you, Aries. And I know where you're talking about. Do you see what subscribers do? I won't. Where's Solo? Alicia? Why are you going into Brittany's chat saying that I'm looking for my cease and desist? That's the one that I blocked, and then I unblocked her to be nice. And now we're going to do this. Like, this is not cool. I'm not cool with this. I'm not cool with this stuff, guys. Like, this is not right. I can go over and tell her myself. I called her before. I called Brittany live. I'm still waiting on my phone call back. What a freaking... And she's one of the people that are in here every night. That's why I'm upset. No, she won't get a CND Doodlebug because she's working with Seth. And if she says she's not, she is. She's getting super chats from Tony every night. $50 here, $50 there. They're paying her. So Solo Sock. Yeah. Solo. I know she's going to hear this on replay. That hurts my feelings. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Man, y'all. And that's why I say that. And that's why I say to you guys, is it the creators that cause the problem, or is it sometimes the subscribers? Oh, okay. Never mind. No Solo suck. Man, you had me on one Aries. Solo, I'm sorry. No, it's because Solo was just in here. But she really was just here. You know, that's same one. Same one. Same one. Same one. She changed her name. I forgot. She changed her name. Yeah, same one. Same one. Yeah, same one. No, it's the same one. She just changed her name. I forgot. It was Solo Sock. It was Alicia, Solo Sock, Solo Mom. No, it's okay. But you did good. Thanks for telling me. You're my buddy. But you know that these people were in this chat every night. That's so rude. Like, how would you guys feel? Like, Solo, how would you feel if you had a channel and I ran and told somebody something that you didn't even do? Like, what was the point of that? Tanya's waiting on her cease and desist. Well, I could go over there and say that. Well, shit, I'll do it right now. I could do it with you guys on live. I mean, if you wanted me to do that, why didn't you just say that? If you wanted me to go start trouble with her, you should have just said, hey, go start trouble with her. I thought her name was Alicia. Yeah. That's Alicia. Yeah. What are you doing, Mia? I guess so, Doodlebug. I didn't know. It just seems like a lot of people leave Brit's channel. So I don't know if they're there still or not, you know, because a lot of people just leave her channel. But don't come back over here. That's your cease and desist. You just got yourself a cease and desist. So I was waiting on someone to say that. No, to sell them, go start trouble with Brittany, pretty please. Oh, no. Let me see. Oh, she just. Trying to see if I. You know what gets me? I've never understood why a creator will take someone else's work, like, you know, like their live or whatever, and play it. And not because they don't like the creator, but they'll just go off of everything they say. They'll just like debunk it all. And it's just, I don't know. It's like you have a lot of nerve. Nope. Yep. They can block me. I don't care. That'd be do me a damn favor. Yeah, Shauna. That's rude. Like, man. That is literally going behind someone's back. It's 2024. And you're like 60s and 70s. I'm 39 and I would never. If DM, One Shot, Sirius, Aries, Ladybug, any of you guys in chat, anybody that's in the interwebs, right? If anyone out there would email me, it would stay between us. I don't know what just happened here. Nash Native, I only got through the top. Be crying through her ice chips and gummy bears. Yeah. She will. That's what happened. Remember when Clue did, or not Clue, I'm sorry. Truth. Elevated Truth did that. Thanks, note to self. Thanks. That makes me feel good. Man, I can't believe she did that. Oh, it makes me angry. Because I'm good to people, you know? It'd be different if it was just somebody that came in here all willy-nilly. But this person's in here every day. That's what it was. If you good luck, you have to pay over there to play. So I know. Like Rapper the Troll. That's who we're gonna. That was Rapper. I appreciate that. And that makes me feel good. And that's because we are really good friends. And I would do the same if I saw something about that was said about you. Actually, I probably wouldn't even tell you, Aries. I would just take up for you right then and there and like rip them a new one because that's just how I roll. But you came back, yeah. We're getting back to the calming vibes. I'm trying. Aries, you really do. And you always just take up for us. Well, yeah, Rex. I'm just saying, like in general, since I don't really, talk to people in the chats. But that would be like me, like going over to no, okay. Now I am pissed. Just realize something. I didn't even think about this. I didn't even think until my brain just allowed me to think for a minute. Not only did Solo go into Brittany's chat and try to start trouble with me and Brittany, but between me and 4 other creators, because that's what she has on her panel right now. So there's 4 people that are going after me now. In their mind, I'm bad. And there is 1,077 people listening in her chat right now. And she just went in there and did that, pulled that shit. So now tomorrow when I wake up, I'll have people over here probably unsubscribing in my comments. I'll get a couple. It'll be like 1. And they'll say, that's not my name. And then she'll be the victim. Like that. It'll be like that. It'll end up, she's the victim. Like, I'm just saying, like Betty says. Doodlebug, 13 months is a long time. Overruled. And then Ladybug with the 9 months. Where is the Nina video at? I don't remember where I saw it. All voices in. Voices in. Voices came to calm me down. Hey, voices. I hope you're doing good. People are over here running around to chat trying to start shit. Man, I can't believe people do that. I mean, I can. That's just so wrong. That makes me mad. Okay. Who can I yell at? Brittany. You and voices, you got content for days. I know you can. Yeah. So, well, I guess so. Someone was in my chat that's in my chat every night. Every night, they went to Brittany's chat and said I was looking for my cease and desist. I think I said I'm surprised I'm the only one that didn't get a cease and desist or something like that. Or I'm surprised I didn't get a cease and desist or nothing. I don't know. I love voices. I support you, Aries. I don't think you will be, Aries. I think everyone knows that you're a genuinely good person. You just are a good person, Aries. And I would never know. Because, like, if people don't send me stuff, I don't know. And I don't know if you guys remember, like, the other night whenever I was, like, I was on one that day, too. I was like, and another thing. I said if I needed to produce any receipts, I have them. As soon as I got off the live, I didn't even have to go look for the video. Someone sent it to me within 2 minutes. Probably. Are they over there talking about us? I know they were looking at Clue's video. Oh, wait. Oh, that's Justin, isn't it? That's his emoji thing. I was trying to see. I thought that was Nick, but because Nick just put her on his Twitter. Do they not like Terry anymore? Because they're like making fun of her, it sounds like. I'll take. I can always take the live chat off. I feel like we should almost. She came over and uprooted my life. You gotta be a subscriber though. That's how they get you. 5 minutes over there. Don't you let me see any familiar names. I'm just kidding. Let me see if I can find Solo. But that is the same person. It is. And for a minute I thought I got it wrong, and I was like, oh, I felt bad, but then I did it. So I wonder what's Justin for All's view? What are they going over? Katie did it. Oh, Kodo has it. Okay. But I didn't watch this. Yeah, it's literally the only video I didn't watch of hers. What? What the heck? How did I miss it? It's so funny. Like all the other videos I've watched. Okay. So this is going to be for from Jay's for Justice. Looks like she took it from hers. Or Granny's watching. Yeah, this is Granny's watching because I could tell by the background. So this is going to be Nina. You know Nina. Everyone felt bad for Nina. Poor Nina. Nina. So, oops.
Personal favorite is still You Can't Handle the Tooth.
Is when he called me, was in a panic, and then I was like, what the fuck? And then I called Talia, and then we just like
There's more.
trial date. So we're getting ready to go to trial, and then all of a sudden Sebastian goes missing. I was like, great fucking Chris, great to fuck up our family vacation. You just go through the whole kid. We're not talking about a bearded dragon here. We're talking about a whole kid lost.
Yeah.
Oh, she has a punchable face. Oh, I
Yeah.
shouldn't have said that out loud. That's intrusive thoughts. But oh my God, is all I could think the whole time. Like,
What do you think of this?
smell bitch. That's what I think.
She's
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm just laughing at Granny's accent. Because she sounds like everybody in my family. They're all from Philadelphia. I'm the only one with this Southern twang with the voice. Everyone is like, where are you from, Tanya? And I'm like, oh, I'm from Ohio. People are like, what? Ohio? I'm like, yeah, Ohio. Oh, I did listen to hers. Dark Willow, they were supposed to go back through and search some of those storm drains. Oh, I think I exit out. I did. Here, I'll play it again for you. Because it was kind of, it felt like it was like kind of low in the beginning, but it wasn't. It was just like, how it sounded. Okay. And then I put, let me put her actual channel instead of just the video. This is Chronicles of the Oblivious. Check out her channel. Yeah. Great way to F up a vacation. Who's Nina? Dark Willow? So, okay. So Nina is Chris Proudfoot's baby's mama. That's Faith's mother. So she came out with a 2-hour live, and it was just like Nina's story. And if you listen to it, it's very sad, right? If you don't think about anything, you just listen to this poor woman talk. But then when you start thinking about it and you put clues together, and it just doesn't add up. Now, I don't want to say that, what she experienced wasn't her truth, like her truth, but I think her truth probably is a little different than the act, what it would say on camera. Like there was cameras where everything could have happened. Like supposedly Chris did something like went to hit Faith or her. And I am not exactly, I cannot remember verbatim, so do not come for me. But it was right in front of the police station. Like it would be on camera. Why would you go back into the police station and report it? If somebody dare put their hands near my child, I would. Yeah, she was crying the entire time. That's what made her so believable too, I feel like. But when I watched it like the second time, I was just like, I don't know, I just, it does come with a motive, yeah. And then for us to hear that, which I'm going to play it again. She says, fucking great, Chris. You ruined our family's vacation. Oops, okay. Oopsie. I thought I had it shared with you, but I didn't. I hope all these guys are okay, like Jay and all them down in Florida. I haven't seen her online in a while.
Personal favorite is still You Can't Handle the Tooth.
Is when he called me, he was in a panic, and then I was like, what the fuck? And then I called Talia, and then we just like
There's more.
trial date. So we're getting ready to go to trial. Then all of a sudden, Sebastian goes missing. I was like, great fucking Chris, great to fuck up our family vacation. You just go lose the whole kid. We're not talking about a bearded dragon here. We're talking about a whole kid lost.
Yeah.
Ew, she has a punchable face. Oh, I
Yeah.
shouldn't have said that out loud. That's intrusive thoughts. But oh my God.
Granny said, oh, that's intrusive. Just the way she says that, oh, that's intrusive thoughts. That's what makes me laugh because she's like, oh, uh-oh. Not those intrusive thoughts, Granny. I get those intrusive thoughts too. That's called growing up in Philadelphia. Yes. It says, Shelly, yep. Notice she said CP called in a panic. But I mean, if you go by everybody else, he didn't even go to work. He didn't even go. He wasn't even around the area. I think he was on like a boat or something somewhere at the time. Maybe. I'm being funny, you know. I mean, I wonder how much water they got over there by Sebastian's place. I do too, Shelly. I've been over there since December. I've been over on Granny's channel. That's when I subscribed to her. That's actually when I watched her first live. Sunday, that sounds like, I mean, when she said that sounds like something I would say. I have I can control my mouth more now. I don't know how I do it, but I do. But before, like vacation last year, there was no hard. I mean, anything would fly out of my mouth probably. I always try to like, I try not to cuss though. Because it's just not good for you. It's not good for your skin. Oh yeah, I'll probably be the one. Yeah. The one that's saying that was me. Yeah. I was like, that was Tanya. That wasn't Granny. Pam, I like that. 14 years younger than you. Vincent's my boyfriend is 4. Well, like 3. He's 3 in some months, but for like 2 months he's 4. And he just thinks it's the best. You know, he's like, how old are you again? You got a lot of nerve. Just kidding. He'll say that though. I'm like, oh, actually I asked him, I'm like, how old are you? But he's 3 years younger than me. What I miss. Yeah. A punchable face. That's some people do have a punchable face though. You just want to punch them right in it. There's might be. I love your story too. People think I am his mother. Oh gosh. You're like, no, I'm the wife. I would be like, how dare you? 7 years, and you guys have been married 23 years. My mom was 9 years older than my dad. They were together for 30 years. I mean, until my dad passed away. You're older than your husband too, Ladybug? Okay. See? Us women, we know what we want when we're older. Just someone a little younger that could take care of us. That's the truth for me. I mean, that's the God honest truth. Vincent he takes care of me. I know if there's ever a time where I don't feel good or if I'm going to have a surgery coming up, I don't even have to think about it. He would just be there to take care of me. I would not have to be screaming for his help, or he wouldn't be asking me to go do things for him when I'm in need. You know, I just had a surgery. He wouldn't come up to me and be like, "Hey, Tanya, can you go get me a beer?" Sure. He doesn't drink. What concert, Crafty Girl? I think you told us you were going to a concert. Now I can't remember which one, though. I thought someone said they were going to a concert. 11 Summer Moon. You're older than your husband too, Nash? How to train him. Look at all of us in here older than our men's. Oh, that's reversed images. Oh, that's the best one. I married my neighbor right after high school. We've been married 39 years. That's amazing. That's so amazing. Did you guys grow up right next door? Did you guys ride bikes together when you were younger? Bunch of cougars. Yeah, voices. Bunch of cougars in this place. Wow. Your husband too, he babies me, especially when I have surgery. He does it all. He opens the car door for me. He still opens the car door for me. Oh, Shelly, that's sweet. Vincent doesn't do that, but he didn't know. He wasn't taught to do that. Do you know, I was his first lady love, his first girlfriend and his last girlfriend. And so I mean, if I would have told him, if we would have went on our first date and I would have, he was already in the car. He came and picked me up. He's cute as could be. He couldn't walk up to my door. He probably wouldn't have never came up there. But I opened it for myself. I think if I would have been why didn't you open the door for me? Then he would have started to do it and he would still do it. He would still do it now. But yeah, other than opening the door, he does do everything else for me. He cooks me my dinner every night. Vincent's mom listens to my live. She's probably like, man, my kid is the best. But she raised her boys really well. I thought I missed somebody, but I did it. Shauna's husband's 2.5 years older than her. They've been married 23 years. You guys have been married for a long time. You guys in the chat. What? Mary? No. Why does California do weird stuff? And why? I think the only thing weird that's not weird that came out of California is my boyfriend. It's weird being in California. It's different. Not that different though. This isn't like 1920, 1900. I mean, what kind of world are we living in now? 11. That doesn't even make no damn sense. What would you even want with someone that young? My microwave cooks my meal every night. That's my microwave, Vincent. He cooks my meals. I don't know why he cooks so much more than me. Probably because I stopped cooking after my mom passed away. And I think that's what it is. And I never like picked it back up. Like I never was like, I want to learn how to do this. Like, learn how to cook all these like things. I don't know. I will clean all day long. Vincent cooks. I'll clean. He probably hates cooking too, but he does it. Oh yeah, which one did you go to? I didn't see Cougar Crew. I was trying to go back up, I thought. I was trying to read the comments. Oh, the Doobie Brothers? Awesome. I haven't been to a concert in a while. I went to see Pink. That was the last concert I went to. And that was 10 years ago? 11 years ago? I'm working on that tomorrow. I forgot today. I actually did. I forgot right before the live and I wrote it down Discord. I was like, oh, I need to do a Discord. I just need Vincent to come in here and help me with it. Ladybug, it's sweet, isn't it, when they do the cooking? Oh, I'm so grateful. It's a big thing, to do. Really, I mean, it is. I'm gonna cook tomorrow. I'm gonna cook chili because it's something easy, simple. Just throw it in the pan, like the crock pot, and let it just cook. Doesn't take much to make Carl happy. He'd be happy with just a couple Hot Pockets in the microwave. Darkwell. Oh, tacos. Oh, you miss your mama. Me too. Why am I not? Oh, there it is. Wow, 11 summer moon. Be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna have Vincent help me with the Discord this week. Or tomorrow, actually, not this week, tomorrow. Wow. So it was it him and his girlfriend, and then he refused the care? Yeah, chili just sounds good. It's been crappy weather here. Well, I think I'm gonna jump off of here. I've been on here for 2 hours and 36 minutes. Wow. We've been on here for a while. Well, I didn't get my C&D. What the heck? Oh, now I'm gonna make one. Now I'm gonna make me one. I'm gonna make me one I got the nice paper too, like the real thick, like the thick paper. We're gonna do it big. I'm gonna make my own cease and desist. Don't worry. No cease and desist needed over here because I don't cover the case anymore. Like I haven't covered Sebastian's case, so good luck. And they'll believe it. Yeah. She'll say, she's over there starting shit with me. It's not hard. It's not hard over here. I'll show everybody how to do the Discord too once we get it. That way, if you guys want to come into the Discord, you'll know how. Sunday, I don't. This is very rare for me to come on and say anything about anybody, but I just can't believe people be coming out of my chat and going into other chat. You sneaky son of a gun. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. It's just a little disappointing. Just a little disappointing, Okay, yeah, we'll do a tutorial. I'll do a tutorial for you guys because she's probably got hers all like super well put together. I can see Jay doing that. But thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I don't know. Voices. I'm wondering who that is. They're like going hard. Like clip, clip, clip. But it's not like a heels in the air clip channel. You know, like heel, they don't make them like her. They just don't make them like her. You know, where there's like a clip and then she'd have like the dancing or the emoji or like the clip in with the clip. I don't know. She just kept my attention. But I do like, let me see. What was the one I was talking about earlier? The Dear Terms of Service. Those videos were kind of like, those ones were pretty funny that we watched. Well, the one that we watched. I've only seen 2, so I can only say that I've seen 2. But they were pretty funny. My dog is snoring. Man, you should see this dog right now. She's got her back paw like sticking straight out off the bed. Man. Oh man, look at the other one. The other one's got her head rested up against the basket. Really? Oh yeah, they are not using fair use voices at all. They're not at all. They're just taking the clip and like that's it. They're just clipping it and then putting it onto YouTube. Like there's nothing with it. There's no commentary. There's not even like a music behind it or anything. I wonder who it is. It just popped up. They haven't been on very long. It's a subscriber somewhere, probably. Oh, my dog. She's a Weimaraner, yeah. Oh, 18 years. Oh, mama, that's all I give mine so many lovin's all day long. I would strike it, yeah. I want to know who it is. I'm just thinking because I'm just trying to think out of my because I've seen. Let me see. I think that they've covered like Clue. Is it just Clue and Queen? Now I'm gonna go over there because they kept coming up on my For You page, and I'm like, who is this? What's going on? No granny. Oh, so it's like, oh. Okay, well, we'll figure this out with you guys because now I want to know. So, wonder where the picture's taken in the background. Auburn University, and then there's like this picture. I'm over here. I'm going. I think it's a subscriber or a mod, maybe. Now I'm going to want to know. Now I want to know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Solo, what'd you say? I don't want to hear about KP or CP until and if there is an arrest of someone and Sebastian. What are you talking about? Is recovered in too many cases need covered. Like, why isn't Jen in jail? Why do you think that you would ever receive an answer from me? Bye. Thank you. She's banned. She's not. I'm not. And don't email me. Don't email me again because we're not doing this. I let you come off on me in the chat one night. I let you do that. I did not say anything to you. But then tonight, you went to a whole new extreme. I'm very disappointed in your character. That's not the grown-up thing to do. I understand. No, I don't even. I'm going to stop. But tomorrow, Sunday, your ass should be in church and better be praising Jesus because Y'all, some people need to be praying. Like, what? What? I haven't covered Sebastian's case in 10 days. We just talked about this. I don't cover it over here. We cover other cases. We're not covering Jen Soto. She's not going to get arrested. That's the cops. They signed that deal with her. I didn't. Don't get upset with me. That's all Jen and the officers. Like, yeah. I never should have unblocked him. Yeah. Man, I'm done now. I've yelled all I needed to yell. Said all I needed to say. But I know that's just wrong. That's just mean. Because everyone knows that I don't prefer Brittany. I'll say it like that. And so whose chat do you go run and say that I didn't even say it? This is the first time you ever banned anyone. Yep. Cat's Life, yep. Yep. And Cat's Life's in my chat every night and has been in my chat every night for 2 years. I've never banned anyone. Even people that have come at me like Babs. Come on in, Babs. Let's talk it out. I don't know. People think that they what it is people don't see us as people. We're creators, but we're people. We have feelings. And think about you getting on here and listening to stuff about Sebastian Rogers' case, right? You're listening. Imagine being the creator that is sitting there every day researching this case to bring the content. It gets hard. We do have other cases to cover on this channel. Solo was right about that. And we have been covering those cases. Don't know where she's been. But we went over Ellen Greenberg. Let's see how many cases we've covered in the last 10 days. Different cases. 1, 2. So Ellen, Mamta, Diddy, Brian, Sarah, True Crime Updates, Kelly, and Veronica Butler. So that's 1 because they're like a case together, we'll say. Well, no, there's 2. That's 2 victims. So that's 7. Sarah Boone. Okay, so 7 or 8. We did Diddy twice. So we doing our due diligence over here. Go tell your friend to go do hers. But thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I'm keeping my eye out for that War Eagle. I want to know who they are now too. But thank you for being here tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night or tomorrow during the day sometime. You never know. So make sure your bell icon's on and you have it set to alert all. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, all the things. Thanks for listening to me, bitch and complain for a couple hours today. I love you guys for that. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, guys.